I'm Cindy Stewart. I'm the pre-K teacher in the morning and the assistant director in the afternoon. Both of my sons came to Bethel. They are now 19 and 21. There are so many wonderful things about Bethel. One thing being security. We have a keypad on the front door that every parent's given a 4-digit code to get into the building. We have a computer also at the front door that the parents also have a code for that, so they can sign their kids in and out. That way we have an electronic record of who picked up your child and when. We have a snack room for just our 2-year-olds. There they can have their lunch and their snacks, and it's just for the 2-year-olds. We have a full kitchen. At this time we don't have a cook. We had one once and we may again, but right now we're having it catered. It is all meets state standards. It's very good, breakfast items in the morning, snack, crackers and things like that in the afternoon. We have a snack room that is for our 3s and 4s and school age when they're here during the summer, and they have all their meals up there. We have a nap room that is for the 2s and the 3s and the 4s, and they all nap together on cots. The big selling point for me when I was looking as a parent at Bethel was that we have a huge gymnasium. The floor has just recently been redone, so it looks very nice. It's wonderful, so if it's too warm outside, too cold, it's raining, those kids are still gonna get that time to run and play. We have tricycles and bikes, so they can go expend that energy that they really need to every single day. But if it is a pretty day, we're able to go outside. We have 2 playgrounds. We have one section that's just for infant 2 and toddlers. And then the rest of the playground is 2, 3s, 4s, and school age that we have during the summertime, and that's just for them. Several pieces of equipment on the playground have been updated. So we have lots, sandboxes and lots of things to climb and run and play. Our infant 1 room is babies up to a year old. They will have you fill out a feeding schedule so they can feed your child exactly like you are at home, and you'll update that once a month. You also get a daily sheet that will tell you, it will have your child's name, it will tell you what their mood was that day, how they ate, how they slept, if there was medication given. They will initial or sign next to that. So if you have a question about a feeding or medication, you know exactly who to go and speak to. They have a full refrigerator in there, so if you're nursing and you need to freeze milk or you just have cold items, they're able to store that for you. Every child has a cubby in their classroom that has their personal things in it, their own formula, their pacifiers, anything like that. The only thing, you will provide all the personal items for them, but they will put the sheet on the bed. They will let you know if you're running low on diapers, anything like that. They'll give you a slip and make sure that you always know ahead of time. There are outside cubbies where the parents like to store extra diapers, food, extra changes of clothes, things like that, so they also have a cubby outside. We have our Infant 2 class, and the Infant 2 class is a classroom that holds a maximum of 6. That classroom is really meant for, our year runs August to August. So if your baby is not quite, if they're in Infant 1 and they're not quite 1 year old yet, and we have new babies coming in August, it's kind of a big age difference to have maybe an 8-month-old and a brand new baby coming in. So we will usually take the oldest children and move them up to Infant 2. That's what that class is for. So they're just down the hall from Infant 1. They have the outside and inside cubbies. You will get a daily report on your child, also telling you how they ate and diaper changes and their mood, things like that. The next class would be our toddler room, and that is from 1 to 2. They have pack and plays that they sleep in at nap time. They have a great table. My first 3 years at Bethel, I was in the toddler room, and I can tell you they have the greatest table in the whole world. It's a half moon-shaped table with little seats in it, so they all get to still sit together and eat family style, but it's not a bunch of high chairs in the room. So it's great, we loved that. The next room is the 2-year-old room, and in that room, there are 3 teachers in that room as well. This is the room where the magic happens, because this is where they're going to potty train. So the kids come in, and shortly after Christmas they go from diapers and pull-ups to wearing big boy underwear and big girl underwear, and every year they all get potty trained really quickly. They do a great job in that room. In the 2-year-old room, this is kind of where it starts, that we start really concentrating on units of study. Like we study, some of the names are Our Amazing Body, the Dinosaur, Self-Concept, Friends and Family, things like that. We'll spend a week doing those units, do arts and crafts, and also read books and things pertaining to that. So the 2s is really where that kind of starts. So we have a couple of years to prepare them for kindergarten. The next room that we have is our 3-year-old room. In this room we have a teacher who has been here for 28 years. We have another teacher who's been here 15+ years. Lots of the employees have been here for a long time. There's a lot of teaching experience at this school. So in the 3-year-old room, they are very creative. Lots of fun arts and crafts and things come out of their classroom. This is a room where they're going to learn to be a lot more independent. They'll do a lot of more things for themselves. The next room is the pre-K room. The pre-K room, our year starts off with us learning make sure they all know their alphabet. We learn it upper and lower case. We learn the phonetics of all the letters, and then we start trying to learn to read. And our goal at the end of the year is for everyone to at least have an understanding of how they're going to read. So our goal is to prepare them for kindergarten, which is going to be their next step. Our teacher to student ratios are the best in the area. Most classes have a teacher more than the state says that we need to have in each room, so that's very good for safety and supervision. If you would like to come and see Bethel in person, we would love to meet you and give you a tour. You can contact Jaylee Watkins, who is the director, or you can contact myself, Cindy Stewart, the assistant director. Just call us at the school and schedule a tour, and we would love to meet you.